Alright, I said in my previous video if anyone watched it and they listed a game that maybe they want to see ran on the R5 3040X, I might would make another video showing it off if anyone watched it. And Full Entertainment wanted to see Assassin's Creed Origin. And really I didn't expect anyone to watch my last video, so thank you for watching that, man. And hope you liked the video, because I had to do a lot of troubleshooting, get the video card working. Again, this isn't actually, my main video card. It's not even my main desktop, really. It's my side desktop. So I had to uninstall my other video card I have in this desktop, and then also download the drivers. And apparently this video card doesn't output past 1080p through the DVI, only through the display port, from what I can gather from looking online. So I couldn't run it on my 2K monitor, so I had to find my 1080p monitor, and it's just a big runaround. But basically, man, the TLDR is that it doesn't run great, which isn't to be unexpected considering it's a AAA title and a very low-end graphics card, but it does run, so here's how it went. The computer auto set the graphics quality to the lowest settings and 1080p for the native resolution of the monitor, and it averaged about 7 to 10 frames per second, which it felt somewhat playable, like if you were desperate, but really you wouldn't want that low of a frame rate trying to play a game. Also, it just looked, like total garbage. In some areas, when there wasn't a whole lot going on, you might get a few more frames, stretched out of there, but I mean, this is Assassin's Creed, there's people everywhere, so chances of that happening are unlikely, and it's just something to be expected whenever you're playing PC games, that it's going to run better in certain areas. Next up, I tried the same lowest settings, but changed the resolution to 1366 by 768, which is 720p, which is about where I'd draw the line for wanting to play a PC game, is 720p, and it's also the resolution of a lot of laptops. A lot of the screen resolution is 1366 by 768. There was the option to put it at 1280 by 720, but it didn't actually change the performance basically at all. Another thing is, if you look to the right, you will see that there's actually an in-game performance graph telling you how well your computer's performing. We did gain a few frames, but I mean, it made some of a difference, but I mean, not really. It was a little bit more fluid experience, but still, that it was averaging about 13, 14 frames a second. Like I said, if you were indoors or staring at the ground or something, you can see up at the top right, we might have hit 21 frames a second at most, but I mean, that was under ideal circumstances in this game. If I had to rate this card's performance on this game, I'd give it a D. Not quite an F, because it does actually run. Like, if your video card was so bad that it wouldn't even run the game, or would just like crash if you tried to open it, or just completely blue screen your computer or something, I would say that's an F. This isn't good by any means, but if you were desperate, like really desperate, like if you're a kid that this is just what your parents got you, you would go through the trouble of trying to struggle through this game with this kind of settings. But at the same time, you wouldn't be spending $60 on a AAA title to play it like this, especially when you could find an Xbox One on Craigslist for what, $200? So I mean, this card will work fine for other games, but certainly not a AAA title like Assassin's Creed Origins. Thanks for watching this video. If anyone did watch it, maybe leave a suggestion for a game that I might get to it if I'm bored. And I think the next game I'm going to do is Fortnite. Someone suggested that, and you know what, that sounds like a game that this video card could actually feasibly do, so I'm looking forward to doing that and creating other stuff.
Target hero!